morning, party people. Hello, my name is Abigail Sass. I run a small art business called Alpine Studio Art, and I'm gonna start a vlog, cause why not? Anyways, it's what is it? It's Saturday, and I'm gonna start a weekly vlog on Saturday cause I can, and yeah. So let's start my day. I usually start my day with feeding my cute little fishies, because if I don't feed them, that would not be good. I always feed the fish first, because if I don't, then I'll forget. Here's their tank. I love them. One of the frogs is out of its hiding spot right now. If you can see that. Hee hee. So cute. My boyfriend made breakfast yesterday, excuse the mess. Who needs cleaning when you've got not cleaning? Next, I'm gonna do these dishes so that I can make breakfast and eat. Yeah. My coffee didn't work. I don't know what's up with that. Could it maybe possibly be the fact that there is no water? I've taken this whole thing and I've spilled the entire thing before. So let us pray that doesn't happen today. Let's do it for real this time, right? Cheers. I guess I'll tell you a little about myself. A little bit about myself. I'm an artist. I paint. This is one of my lovely paintings, my newest one. Ooh, dark, spooky. And I also do like 5 million other things because I have way too many hobbies. Like I make earrings. I can show you some. Here's my little handmade earring hanger. These ones are probably a crowd favorite. Yeah, I hand beat them all, and they may be a little bit tedious, but they're very fun to make. I wear all of these all the time. There's a few more of them. These ones I love too. They're like little forget-me-nots. Got mountains. Anyways, I make lots of earrings. These ones are a lot more expensive because they take way too long to make. I still have my beading out from the other day. Ignore the mess. It's a mess in here. But yeah, I live in a tiny studio apartment that's a mess, like I said. So there's not much room. Now it's breakfast time. And I'm just gonna cook a good old little scrambled eggs. Okay, breakfast is served. I love being in a sun puddle. It's like, I think it's like 300 days a year it rains here. So when the sun comes out, it's like, oh. It really isn't very good. I almost choked. Now, I guess we'll clean up this coffee table and put everything away on it while I finish my coffee, just because I'm here and I might as well. And it's really quite a mess, and there's a lot of gum wrappers, so yeah. I suppose I should shower. Okay, let's do a cool transition. Are you ready? Hello. So I think right now I'm going to work on my job and then I'll get to watercoloring. This is my desk. Okay, now it is time for some actual art. We're just gonna go right back here and continue what we were doing the other day that you didn't see because I didn't start my vlog yet. Nice lighting. Okay, we figured out the final setup. We've got this phone up here, and then we'll have this camera over there somewhere. Over there somewhere. And this is where my reference photo is. That's what I'm painting, by the way. And so far I have a little sketch with the mountains in. So well, yeah, let's do that. We'll work on that for a little bit and I'll just let you come along for the ride. Okay, let's get started here. So it looks like I left off at the water. So I'm gonna do the watercolor here, like the color of the you know what I mean, which I think is like a light blue with a little bit of maybe. Still too green. This is the majority of my time spent on watercolors, just trying to figure out how to mix them, dude. It's so hard to mix watercolors. I am an impatient person, so a blow dryer is a must, and I just got one like a couple months ago for the first time since having my own apartment, and let me tell you, my watercolor skills have improved because I don't have to be so damn patient anymore, because I am impatient. I am not patient. I'm not a patient person. And I'm gonna save the harbor water for later, just because it's like, it's almost a different color, and there's boats that I have to move around, and it's just gonna get super complicated. You know, as much as it seems like I don't like watercolor, I really do like it. I know, surprising, right? So I've been doing art for a lot of my life. Like, I've been painting since I was like 10, but I've been doing this for a while, and I've never liked watercolor until like this past year, when I've discovered that if you just have patience, watercolor can be really freaking awesome. Okay, moving on to the little islands, which are a very dark color. I kind of already have a dark color on my palette, so that works out well. Do these little detailed little islands. And trees are typically pretty dark, especially when they get, like when you compare the trees in the foreground with the, or in the background with the foreground, like you notice that they get darker as they approach the foreground. And I kind of think that's why the islands are always easier to paint, is because they're so dark. And you don't really have to worry about a ton of color detail. I'm gonna make the color a bit darker. I know, like, in art classes, your teachers are always like, don't use black. But dude, I need black. Watercolors are just, they're not pigmented enough. At least mine aren't. Maybe fancy ones are. Mine aren't very fancy. I can't afford fancy ones. Psh, you kidding? Ooh, that was a lot of reflection. That's okay. Happy little accidents, am I right? Now we're gonna do the little breakwater, which is pretty dang dark. I would say it's mostly just black and a little brownish red. Darker color, we can go because there's little rockies, little rocks. Okay. Now we're waiting on that. I'm gonna add a little bit of blue to that mixture. Go back to the islands and go over those again. Then go back over this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with these little boats here, and I'm gonna get a smaller brush, and I'm just gonna hash out all those details, and then I'm gonna go through the background into the water. Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed by how detailed this sketch is, and we'll see how this goes, but hopefully it'll look cool. And I'm gonna leave the white that's in the sun out in the sun. While I'm doing this very tedious task, I'd like to mention that I have a website, and it has prints and stuff. It has some earrings, it has some stickers, so go ahead, check it out. I'll have it linked. So yeah, I have that, and then I have the website. It's called alpinestudioart.com. That's the URL, so you can just type that straight into your browser and it'll pop up, or you can Google it too. It just might not pop up as fast. Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies, like earrings, stickers, patterns. I crochet. I also play guitar and sing. I'm in a musical, actually. We're doing Rock of Ages for community theater, so I spend a lot of time on that as well. I get bored doing one thing. So like if I sit here and I paint every day all the time, then I'm not gonna like it anymore. So I kind of just split up all of my things, and it seems to work pretty well. I took this reference photo with my drone. Yeah, but I just got a drone for my birthday because I was spoiled. My boyfriend got me a really nice drone, and it has definitely upped my art game because now I can take these awesome reference photos. Like the wave painting that I showed you earlier, that was taken, that reference photo was taken from a drone as well. It's nice to have that different perspective to work from. Yeah, let's get a darker color, or we should get the orange. There's like bright orange buoys. We should get those in before we put any darker colors, otherwise they might not show up, and I probably should have put them in first because they're such a different color from the blue, but I don't listen to myself. Little buoys, they're so cute. Tiny little buoys, tiny little buoys. This is why I'm starting a YouTube channel, so I can talk to myself and I don't get bored. This is much harder than I thought it would be. It's okay. It'll look really cool when I'm done. That's what I gotta keep telling myself, otherwise I just will give up. And you know, it might not look cool when I'm done, but that's okay. Because that's not what art's about. Art is about having fun. And I am having fun. Okay? It's just so tiny. So itsy bitsy. I've come to the conclusion that this is gonna take forever. Forever. And I think I really just need to darken up the areas now. This is the scary part because I can't mess this up. I'm gonna come in and do the water a little bit too. Yeah, and we'll just do a bunch of little itsy bitsy details for a while. Is it exhausting? Yes. Will it look awesome? Yes. Well, we hope anyway. I regret my decision in a reference photo at this point. This is crazy. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, it's gonna look so good. Positivity. Now I'm gonna go in with the water and see if we can't make it look good. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard to work around the boats that I just did, but I think it was better to do that instead of trying to come back in later. Okay. So now we need darker color in there. Okay, now we need more of a blue color. There's 2 turquoise. Still a little bit more turquoise than I would like, but that's okay. It's a-okay. Okay, and then I gotta blend the edges a little bit. And add it darker. I'm gonna add a bit of that color up here too, just so it matches. I actually really like those lines in the water. We're almost done here, which is very exciting. Just gonna keep adding layers and blending them in. Then what I think I might do is hair blow dry this one more time. I don't like how that happened. I shouldn't have put my finger in the paint. It is not acrylics. Anyways. And then what I can do is I think there's too much white showing through. So if I just take like a kind of light orange wash over the top of all of this. Another little wash over some of the darker boats. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna go back through one more time after one more blow dry. And we're just gonna make sure that all the blacks are standing out well enough. Where's my tiny brush? Did it fall? Oh, it did fall. Classic. Yeah, we're gonna go one more time with some black, but like some dark black, and just like make sure all those shadows are popping. Like this one over here, I'm not a huge fan of it. It needs to be popping more. And I'm almost done here, and we almost get to see the tape reveal, which is my favorite part. And then I can show you the ones that are behind this in the sketchbook too, which will be pretty snazzy. Cool. I think we're about done here. I'm just gonna blow dry it one more time, and then we get to do the tape reveal. So we're done with this piece, and all that's left is to peel off the tape, which is my favorite part because it just like all of a sudden the whole thing pops out of the page. I love using washi tape. I don't know if anybody else does this, but washi tape is like so much better than masking tape for sketchbooks because it's skinnier and I feel like it works better too. Like look at that clean line. And it doesn't ever rip the paper up. Well, I mean sometimes it does, but like I shouldn't say that before I rip the paper up on accident. Oh, yeah, see, there goes the paper. But it's okay, because it's just a sketchbook. And, when I do prints, I'll just do a photo, and you won't even see that. So, yeah. There it is. I'll show you, Come here. Making sure this is dry. So this is the sketchbook. I started it like maybe a few days ago, did the cover, which was fun, and did a little quote from Pink Floyd with a butterfly, and then in one day I painted this one, and I was like, oh, that looks so good, I gotta do another one. And then I did this one, and I was like, oh, I gotta do another one. I did a Northern Lights watercolor, and yeah, now we got this one. So this is gonna be an epic sketchbook. That's what I've decided. It's gonna be an epic sketchbook. And, you know, maybe I'll do a tour of one of my other sketchbooks. Because I do, yeah, this just, oh, this is so satisfying. You have no idea. Yes. Anyways. So yeah, that's what I've done for today. Now, you may be asking yourself, it is like 2:45 p.m. and I guess for the rest of the day, maybe I'll just figure out an editing software. I don't have an Apple computer, so I can't do iMovie, and I don't want to pay for Premiere. I tried to download DaVinci, like the free version, but it just would not open once I downloaded it, and I think it's just because maybe my computer didn't take the last Windows update because it's old. So I'm just going to try to find like an iMovie version on Windows, like some sort of easy, cheap one that's free. So we'll see how that goes, but I think I'm just gonna do that now. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after. I'll get back to you on that. I might just watch some TV. So I ended up installing CapCut. Yeah, while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna open these beads and see if they look like the other beads I have, because that would be really helpful. As you can tell, I'm struggling. Sticking to me. Alright, let's see here. Those look right. Yeah. Maybe they're cheaper than Fire Mountain, and maybe I should start ordering from them. I need to compare the prices, because Fire Mountain is pretty expensive from what I can tell. But yeah, these look just about right. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, because I thought I wouldn't be able to make these sunflower earrings, which are like one of my popular ones. Thought I wouldn't be able to make them for a while, because Fire Mountain's out until like September, which is a really long time to be out of specific beads. So anyways, yeah, so I'm just downloading CapCut, and I'll probably just work on that for a little bit. On a side note, I've decided that after all the editing that this one video took, it's gonna be a day in the life of an artist, not a full week vlog. Which I feel like is understandable. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Like and subscribe, do whatever you please, and yeah, I'll see you maybe next week or the week after. We'll see. We'll see how I follow up. All right, see you soon.